Everybody, it is September 27th, 2024, and Hurricane Helene has made landfall in the state of Florida. It made landfall, I think, around 11 p.m. on September 26th. And first and foremost, my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who's been affected by this storm. And it's, like I say, it's wreaking havoc on Florida, Florida's panhandle, as well as western portion of the state, and Georgia. It's affecting Georgia too, and it's going to affect the Carolinas as well. Matter of fact, it already is in a way. So, let me give y'all a rundown on what's been going on with the weather these past couple of days. And I just posted a video, or I just shot a video. I'm also going to be posting, just giving y'all a general update on what's been going on with the channel. Now, just a brief rundown of that. I've been dealing with some stuff. The good news is, despite you not seeing new videos on the channel, I have in fact been recording videos of storms this summer. I have a whole backlog of thunderstorms going back to July, and I got some good ones too. So stay tuned, and they will be posted hopefully by sometime in October. Anyways, Hurricane Helene. So this system, the crazy thing about it is, you have the actual hurricane that was spinning in the Gulf, but you had this huge amount of moisture north of it. It's been raining here for about a day straight. And so far, and the reason why I'm in a computer room is I got my weather station head unit in here. 5 inches of rain exact. Yeah, 5 inches of rain we picked up since yesterday morning. And let me tell you, it's really wreaking havoc. Now, the crazy thing is, so we got 5 inches of rain here, but the North Carolina mountains, they've been getting hammered. And they're saying that this is going to be probably record worst flooding, at least going back 100 years for the mountains. And it's affecting this area here already because of our state's river system. A lot of that rain, pretty much all that rain in the mountains has been coming down this way, down the rivers and streams and lakes, on top of what we already have here. So lakes here are spilling over. Matter of fact, the one that's a few miles west of this location, Mountain Island Lake, is currently spilling. And what that means is the max pond for Mountain Island Lake is 100 feet. It's spilling over. It's like 102 right now. And they're saying it could get as high as 110 or more feet, which will be a record amount of flooding for this lake. And what that means is areas downstream in the Catawba River, they have voluntary evacuations going on right now for those areas south of the Mountain Island Lake hydroelectric station, because what there is a spillway there, and all that water. So you currently have, so the spillway is, I guess, 100 feet, well, at least the full pond is 100 feet. So anything above that is going over the spillway. And the last time I checked, the current lake level was like 102 feet. So you had 2 feet of water going over that spillway, and you could have as much as 10 feet of water going over that spillway, and that's bad. That's really bad. And to think, so it's raining pretty good right now. We had a nice break from the rainfall, which we needed it badly, because, like I say, it's been raining super hard. Well, hard at times, but it's been consistent rain, and things are starting to flood out here, but nothing like what we have at the lake. So the biggest concern I have is, funny thing is, I have a zucchini plant out in my garden. Yeah, I replant my zucchini during the late summer to attempt to get more zucchini in the fall. Sometimes I get lucky with that. Other times I don't get so lucky. I planted like 4 seeds. 2 came up. Tropical Storm Debbie killed the first one, and we're going to see if Helene kills the second one. And the second plant right now it's looking good. It's got 2 or 3 zucchinis on it right now, and I really would hate to lose that thing. But the rain that we're getting is just it's insane. The amount of rain that we've gotten ahead of this storm is just freaking insane. And what that means is, okay, which I forgot to mention, 2 days ago, I think it was the 24th, we had a thunderstorm come through that dumped 3 inches of rain on us. And I think to myself, that's just what we need, is 3 inches of rain right before a tropical system. Get that soil nice and saturated before we even start dealing with the tropical stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. So this rain that we've been getting has had some isolated, embedded severe thunderstorms with tornadoes. Matter of fact, earlier today, or this morning, well, yesterday morning technically, right as I was getting ready to go into work, a tornado warning was issued for western central Mecklenburg County and eastern central Gaston County, and there was a confirmed, well, at least people got on video, a tornado touching down in the Still Creek area of Charlotte. And it's like, when it comes to tropical stuff like this, the tornadoes, they can briefly spin up. They're pretty brief, but they can spin up very quickly, and they can do damage. And the thing about this tropical system, unlike a lot of the others that we've gotten, is this one is tracking west of our location, because it's coming in from the south. It's going up through Georgia, and it's going to make a left over and probably stall over Kentucky or Tennessee, and which that's not going to be good for them because of the amount of rainfall they're going to get. But this thing is tracking west of our location, and the issue with that is the heightened risk of tornadoes. So we're currently under a tornado watch until I think 8 a.m. Today, Friday, September 27th. And here in a bit, things are going to be ramping up, because the thing about this storm versus others in the past, well, this storm in a way has similarities to Hurricane Hugo. Now, Hurricane Hugo was 2 years before I was here, but Hurricane Hugo, when it made landfall, I think it was a Category 4 when it hit the South Carolina coast. And the thing about Hugo is it raced inland. So by the time it got to this area, which is just north of Charlotte, or the Charlotte metropolitan area, it was still a good Category 1 hurricane. It had, I think, 90-mile-an-hour winds. And trust me, although I wasn't alive to see Hugo in person, I grew up seeing its damage. And trust me, it was where my grandparents used to live. They had a nice big trail back in the woods, and you see a whole lot of trees that were cut down. You can see where a lot of trees had fallen, and they had sliced through the trees to keep the trail. And going back and looking back at photographs from the 80s before Hugo hit, massive difference. Hurricane Hugo did a serious number on Charlotte's tree canopy and the surrounding areas. So the thing about the thing about Helene is it's doing a similar thing. It landfalled as a Cat 4, and it's forecasted to rapidly move inland across Georgia. And this is really bad for Georgia. So the thing is, Georgia is going to see pretty significant winds and rains from this. Kind of like us, we've already had a bunch of rain. We're not going to get as bad of winds, although we are going to be getting tropical storm force winds. I'm thinking sustained between 20 to 40 mile per hour winds, but gusts up to 50 or 60 mile an hour. And as I was saying earlier, with all this rain we've gotten, that has weakened the root system of trees. So what's going to happen is when these winds pick up, which right now it's pretty calm. Okay, that's my parents' dog barking at something. But it's pretty calm outside. Just light rain, calm winds. But those winds are going to be picking up here in the next couple of hours, and it's going to be a long night. I'll hopefully won't lose power, but I won't be surprised if I do lose power, because they're saying that like I say, they're saying it's going to be a pretty bad storm. And I got the cameras out, so hopefully we get some good footage. I'll probably go out here in just a little bit and put fresh batteries in them for tonight. I'm kind of waiting as late as I can because I want to capture this really well. Now, of course, I know y'all don't have footage yet of Debbie, but Debbie, it hit this area pretty hard too. We had, trying to think, was it? Yeah, I think we picked up 6 inches of rain from Debbie as it moved through, and pretty significant winds, because the thing is, they were forecasting that it would be not too significant, but I think we actually had tropical storm force winds. It actually was over our area as a storm, and as it passed over us, it was downgraded to a depression. But this thing, depending on how fast it moves in, there's no telling what it could do. Anyways, I'm going to put this video together and get it posted to YouTube. And as I was saying with the cameras, hopefully hopefully all my cameras will keep going through this, and because I think, well, I think I can look at my footage, but I think Storm Cam 1 died in the morning, so it only captures some of the footage. Storm Cam 2 also died, and it didn't really capture much, but my indoor south camera rolled the whole morning. It was pretty significant. But hopefully this time we'll get better results. But like I say, I got a lot of work to do on this channel. Got to get a lot of video edited and published. But that's something I'm gonna work on. That's something I'm gonna work on this fall, since the storm season has kind of winded down. But let me tell you, we had a good storm a few days ago. It was quite a storm. It was a strong storm. Matter of fact, it was previously a severe storm, and then it was downgraded to a strong storm over us, basically a special weather statement. And as it moves east of us, it was upgraded back up to a severe thunderstorm. But here it was pleasant. It was cool. Just lots of rain, a lot of lightning. No close strikes though, but a lot of lightning. And those are actually my favorite storms. The storms where you get a lot of lightning flashes, but no close strikes. Like I tell you, we've had a fair share of close strikes this year. But anyways, let me get this up on YouTube for you guys. That way y'all can see what's going on. As far as the footage of this storm, I'm going to be posting all my videos in order from July to present. So it might take me a little while before I get the footage of this tropical system up on the channel, but it'll be up. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.